Hello everyone. This is like a Megan Marco. So I'm actually making this video because I know like a while back I made a video for Splintered Chaos about that rework V2 was coming out soon. Well, due to some issues in real life, I have to wait. Like, we are going to have to wait on Splinter Chaos. Like, it kind of sucks, but we literally have to wait before we can bring out Splinter Chaos. The reason behind this, and I already told my community this too, is my job, being the lovely people that they are, I only used to work like 3 days a week anyways. Well, my job decided to, oh, guess what? We're guess what? We are going to cut you down one more day. Now, anybody that runs a fivem server should know that it takes a lot of freaking money and patience and time to bring up a fully working fivem server. And because of me only working these 2 days and my paycheck only being a little over 100, to the box for the server, that's easy. That's cheap. I can afford that, no problem. It's all the other little odds and ends, because you have the CFX thing that gives you more room for players and for the custom clothing. Gabs, well, we ended up getting rid of Gab's description, so now we are buying what we want just one by one, because Gab's description was just getting too much. For the CFX description, I think I'm going to save up and wait until we can pay yearly for it. There are some other maps that I stopped paying the subscription for, so that pick the maps that I actually liked of theirs that I know worked, because some of their newer maps were not working at all. So yeah, it kind of sucks that we have to put Splinter Chaos or Roleplay V2 on the back burner. We are going to still be working on it behind the scenes, and while we are working on it behind the scenes, I'm gonna slowly be saving money up to buy everything that we need for the server. And we're aiming for January or February for Splinter Chaos to be up and running fully. That way, it gives me time to save up money, get what we need. That way, as the server grows in January or February when we decide to reopen it, say if somebody was like, hey, it would be cool to have this in the server, like people could actually suggest like different scripts. It also gives Traval a break from Devin so that he can do his own thing. Because being a one person dev team is very stressful, and I'm not going to lie, it's it's like the server has been very draining to me and Traval. Me being the only one that is financing the damn server, and him being the only dev. And then constantly feeling like we have somebody within our top ranks working against us, and yeah, it's just been stressful. I mean, not like we actually do have somebody working against us, it just feels like it. And like what's really bad, and I usually don't bring in my personal life when talking about fivem, but what's really bad is actually like going to my mom and being like, yeah, we are putting my back, our server that we made for everybody to play on the back burner because I just don't have the money to fund it right now. And she was like, so you pay for everybody else to have fun. And I'm like, well, that's the thing. I'm like, nobody, I understand that time's hard for everybody, but even $5 would help us out so good. And I'm like, but nobody, this world has become so freaking stingy that the only way that people will help out servers, unless you have like a good community, the only way they will help out servers if they get something in return. Well, hello, wake up and smell like goddamn roses. You do know that Rockstar runs fivem now, right? You can't have one-on-one custom cars anymore. You can't have one-on-one custom pets anymore. Like, everything must be freaking active. Like, everybody on the server must have access to it some way or form. And not only that, but you're not even allowed to have brand vehicles anymore. Which I understand on that. But at the same time, like, that's what everybody used to donate for. They used to donate for the brand vehicles. They used to donate for the, oh, only you can have this car. Or, oh, only you can have this house. And now it is kind of access, like the way that Rockstar set everything up is everybody needs access to everything. So, once again, it brings me back to the whole thing that I'm literally funding the server by myself. I'm the one paying all the main bills for the server. I'm the one paying for all the Y maps that we need. And like, I don't mind like other people paying for things, but there's stuff that we really don't need. And then seeing like some of the other servers, like right now, the one that I'm playing on is actually done by a friend of mine's. It is called Rise and Sun Roleplay. I actually met the guy back on Cookout RP, and like Cookout RP was good. The problem was when people mention a wipe, well, guess what? People tend to not like wipes. And therefore, Cookout V2 pretty much died off. And next week, I guess they were aiming to have V3 out. But a couple of days ago, the owner literally put out an announcement in Cookout saying that because of his jobs, he no longer can take care of Cookout. Which means now they have to find a new owner, server owner, and funders, and so on and so on. So Cookout is, I guess, having difficult times. As far as I know, that they do have an owner. Like, the ownership is changing. I don't know what's going to happen once ownership changes. Splintered Chaos is gone until January, February. And Rising Sun, I actually been playing on this for like, I think the last 2 weeks. One, it's been less draining. I'm actually having fun. Rising Sun is in soft launch right now. You go away, train. Oh yeah, there's the trains, the little monorail, and the skylift thing actually works in this city. I freaking love it. I haven't played around with them yet, but supposedly you can like ride the little monorail thing around the city, and you can take the skylift up to the mountains instead of climbing and getting attacked by a murder kitty. Anyways, but I've been playing Rising Sun. I even told my community for Splintered Chaos that they are welcome to come over here to Rising Sun. Ricky is a good friend, and he's the only. He's like Traval, and he is a one-man dev team. What's cool with his city, he has a full-on work in DOJ. And I met some of his DOJ, like, I met like one of the DOJ guys, and he's pretty cool. But he has a full-on work in DOJ, judges, attorneys, all that shit. My main character owns Cat Calf, which is the only restaurant as of now in the city. But he does have a list of restaurants that can be claimed. And just like garages, his main character owns a garage and is also the leader of the laws. His other character, the daughter of his main character, is actually the president of LS. Um, rumors have it that there's going to be a full-on a person that is going to be behind the Boosin underground racing scene. Can't get much information out about that. There is a few garages that people can apply for. So, pretty much, I guess I am making this video mostly for my community, to let them know that, hey, I'm not leaving you guys. Splinter Chaos will be back. Splinter Chaos will be stronger than ever. And we're bringing in a lot of new shit. Right now it's only me and Travolta actually working on it. And it's kind of funny because I was told that somebody else is going around saying, oh, I'm owner of Splinter Chaos. Yeah, okay. You are one of the top ranks of Splinter Chaos. You are not the owner of Splinter Chaos. Owners are the ones that dev full time and works with everybody without complaining or without getting in these little moods. Oh, they don't, he won't talk to me, so I don't know. Or owners are people that actually fund the server and don't buy useless scripts that we really don't need right now. And that puts everybody else's need for their own. That's what a freaking owner is. I guess the reason why I went with Rising Sun more than promoting Lookout is, yes, it's a serious RP server, but they're not going to crucify you for screwing up. Like, if you want to play a quiet character that barely talks because they are shy, then be it. If you want to play a character that is psychotic and crazy, then you can. Like, and that's like what Splinter Chaos was mostly supposed to be. To RPing characters the way I see what I did. That's my turn. So let me try to back this up without destroying the screen. But yeah. Like, I had a few people come to me and it's like, who are the owners of Splinter Chaos? I will tell you who the owners of Splinter Chaos is. And that will be me and Traval. We are the owners of Splinter Chaos. We are the ones that put most of our time in it. Even when playing on other servers, we are constantly putting our time into Splintered Chaos. We are not there trying to get in with the staff team of every server we play. Yes, I always happen to make friends with like the staff team. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm one of those old school people that are just friendly to everybody. I don't know. I would never understand why I always make friends so easily. But when I'm working on Splintered Chaos, like when I'm actually working on Splintered Chaos and I'm sitting there in a VC with Traval, even at work sometimes, lost in my own little memories, like I am constantly thinking, what can we do for the civs? What can we do for the gangs? What can we do to make the community feel more welcome? What can we do to make the community feel like they are a part of the growth of the city? Like, it's not about myself. It's about how I can create a home for people to feel welcome and like that's the cool thing like with my friend Ricky is that's how he kind of runs Rising Sun. Now he's a little more aggressive, I guess you could say. Like, he doesn't let people push him over at all. But I have to agree with him. It's not about how many people you can get on your server. Okay, good job for the people that have over 100, 300 members that play on the server every day. Good for you. It's about the level of RP, how creative people can be. Not like a bunch of these crybabies that are like, oh my god, he ran me over with a car, and now I'm going to call an admin. RP the shit out. Somebody runs you over with a car and you don't freaking die. Plan revenge. Or not revenge, but roleplay the shit out. That's why I kind of am happy with like the 18 plus servers, because little kids do nothing but cry. Like, first of all, little kids shouldn't even be playing GTA. Oh no, this video was a lot longer than I thought, but I needed to rant and get some things out. And I don't think I'm going to put this video in any of the folder, like playlists or anything. I think this is just going to be a one-on-one video. Who knows, I might make an area for it called, like, ranting. Oh, that was a nice drift. But, I don't know, I might just leave this as a standalone, give you updates on Splinter Chaos, what servers I'm playing on while Splinter Chaos is being worked on. I don't know what's going on with Cookout V3. I heard it has new ownership. Um, if it's going to have the same feeling as the old one, I don't know if I'm going to actually play it. I don't know, we'll see. Kind of disheartening because, like, the gang that Roku was a part of, the leader pretty much was like, I'm going to disband the corporation. I'm like, well, damn, now where the frick is Roku going? Like, I mean, it's going to suck because if he pins the corporation, like, Roku does have a place to go, but the problem is, I don't know if Seaside would actually accept her. Like, I know Bobby wants Roku and Seaside, but, Bobby, I don't know what pool Bobby has. Though I do get it along with Ange and Dean. Ange and Dean are pretty fucking cool. They are definitely a interesting group. Seaside. Or else. But right now, since Splinter and Cookout are down, and I'm having more fun on this city, even though it's just a soft launch. Okay, so the thing with Rising Sun, and I will say this right now, Rising Sun is in soft launch, meaning that what you see now, some of it's going to stay, but more is going to be added. Like I said, from talking to the owner of Rising Sun, they think a lot like me in Travolta thinks. Worry about the community. Worry about the quality or RP. Be who you want as a character. If you want to be somebody psychotic, then be somebody psychotic. If you want to be somebody that's like shy and afraid of the whole world, then be that. Or you can be a flat out Karen. Who knows? Like, everything brings role play. And that is what fivem is seriously missing, is the people that can make a RP scene out of anything. Like, instead of sitting there and crying because, oh, I'm getting arrested. Well, think of it this way. You did the crime, then you paid the price. Or if you're going to be a full-on criminal that goes around murdering locals and players, then live up to the name. Like, there's the one thing, the 5 years that I've been playing, well, almost 6 years that I've been playing fivem, I have to say the first server that I was on was very toxic. Like, the staff, not the owner, but the staff. They were very toxic, like, very toxic. But the thing is, like, The RP was fun as long as the cops were not being a bunch of crybabies. And, like, it kind of stinks because people like Ricky and Bobby have, like, 10, 15 years in roleplay on fivem. And they said that it used to be, like, everything was always so RP'd out. Everything was so creative, and now the fivem is turning into a bunch of crybabies that can't get their own way. And it ruins a lot of the experience for people that actually want to be creative and RP everything out and so on and so on. Anyways, but 30 minutes of me freaking rambling on about things. I just wanted to give everybody a head up on what's going on. So I will end it with this. Splintered Chaos V2 will be back. It will have new scripts. It will have new scripts. It will have jobs for everybody to do. Criminals, civs. It will also bring need to find something for gangs to do, because I'm sorry, I don't like the heist. The heist that we were going to put into the city kind of broke our city, so we're staying away from that. Need to figure out what we are going to do with the inventory. And need to find out if we can get the phones to work, because we were having issues with the phone when it was up and running. What's really good though is there will be new clothing. When it opens again, there will be new clothing, because October 18th, the clothing pack is getting updated. So male and females will have new clothing. And not only that, but the pets. Oh my god, I love C-Dub's pets. Sadly, when the server broke, I didn't get to try out any of the new pet stuff, like the cats and carrying them in little bags and whatever. I didn't get to check that out because the whole server just literally killed itself, which is why we had to literally shut it down and rip everything out and start adding it back one by one. So that's another very stressful thing about Splintered Chaos is Traval had everything working and we don't know what happened and everything just died. So we had to rip the server apart. I think what the issue is, and now I see why not many servers use them. Sadly, I think it's Quasar. Quasar's stuff is it's cool. It's like fun to customize stuff, but it's very freaking picky. Like it kind of is like the Emily Strange stuff from the 90s. If you ever actually looked, I wish I could find the freaking plushies, but on the tag it says keep away from other stuffed animals or something like that, or to keep away from other toys, because Emily Strange was like her own thing. But yeah. Anyways, I'm done rambling on. Um, I'm done rambling on for now. So yeah, Splinter Chaos. Oh shoot, excuse me. That was a big yawn. So Splinter Chaos will be back. Um, we're not going anywhere. We just need a break to regain all our thoughts and stuff. Um, Cookout RP. I have no idea what's going on with that freaking place. Like I said, I'm kind of first hearing that the server owner's stepping down, and then hearing that a group is disbanding. All because, I guess I understand, but still dehurting. So yeah, right now, like I said, I'm trying to get all my group, my community, instead of waiting for us to. Yeah, that one's a better job. Anyways, but instead of waiting for us to bring out Splinter and not having a server to play on, I invited them all to Horizon Sun roleplay. Yes, it's in soft launch right now, but soon, very soon, the full launch is coming out. And I can't wait because Livy will have her. Livy will actually have her own skin, and I'm kind of really excited for it because she's full cyberpunk, but there's a reason behind that though, and I can't wait to see what her story. I'm going, since I can't really think of the past, I think I'm going to keep her quiet about past and just see where her story goes. I mean, of course, Roku is my main character. Will always be my main character. This character is actually new. Her name is Kira Alicia Blackthorn. There was a custom pet that I wanted for her, but with how she turned out in multiplayer character, I don't think I could change her. Now, I did give somebody the challenge of, if you can find the right pen for Roku, I will change Roku's appearance. But the problem is finding the right pen, because Roku is very special to me, and she is my first ever character for everything, from Sims, from The Sims to whatever game that I play on. Anyways, but this video ended up really long, and I am sorry for rambling. Like I said, I just needed to get some stuff off my chest. Um, but seriously, you really do check out Rising Sun if you get a chance. I have a feeling that this city, I usually don't promote other cities, but I will promote this city. Anyways, but I'm done rambling. I'll keep you updated on the Splintered Chaos updates. I'll keep you updated on Rising Sun. Well, Rising Sun you'll probably see because I started streaming on Twitch. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Rising Sun I have like 2 videos up there already. When I stream, I'll try to record one for YouTube. But Rising Sun's gonna be my main server until, well, Rising Sun's gonna be my main server. And then once Splinter comes back, freaking, I will make time for both of them. I kind of have to joke around a little with Splinter. I was actually thinking of all my characters. I have 12 characters on Splinter Chaos. All of them have different personalities. All of them have different jobs. They all have different lifestyles. And I was actually joking around with my boyfriend and my other friends. I was like, I'm like, why do I feel like my characters in Splinter Chaos are kind of like the main characters? Like, you want to know stuff about the city, go to one of them. Or you need to get rid of somebody, go to one of them. Because that's like, okay, like say for the White Rose group, which is Allison, Kayla Quinn, and Jinx Winterrose. Jinx is a full-time friggin' hacker. She knows everything that goes on in the city. The crimes, the cops. Does she use this to metagame? No, never. If you see an RC, like if you see an RC car driving around the city, it's most likely Jinx keeping an eye and tab on everything that goes on in the city. She likes her information, and she likes to... She's not a good person. Jinx is far from being good. Jinx is very reserved into her work, and she will let people know things for a price. She also has an issue with Favor Walker, which, I mean, you will see that in Squawk or Barty or whatever you want to call the Twitter side of things. Like, her and Ava will go back and forth, and the problem with Ava is she is so freaking psychotic that she'll literally sit there and be like, oh, your little brother was so nice, but it's too bad that he passed. It's a shame that that happened. And it's a jab at Jinx, saying, like, everybody thinks it's all, like, harmless and shit, but it's really not. It's actually a jab at Jinx. It's to piss off Jinx. To be like, haha, your brother's dead. And it was the reason behind it. So that will be stuff that you will see in Splintered Chaos. Is you'll see, like, there's even times that Jinx will go and blackmail Nico. And of course, Nico is kind of like, oh, you're evil, but at the same time, Nico wants to stay under the radar. I mean, somebody that runs all the kind of person that Nico is, he don't want people in his life, and he knows where some hidden shit is in the city. I'll just leave it at that. He knows where some hidden stuff in the city is. And then you have Kayla, who is always very, very professional. I call her a con artist because she can literally get anything she wants. And then Allison, well, she's a hit woman. You won't see Allison coming. Then you have Roku, you have Scout, you have Pandora, you have Aiden, you have Nova. Nova used to be the Lost, the VP of the Lost MC. She is now a stripper that works at Vanilla Unicorn. Me and Trevor are dropping the Lost MC. So we will not be doing that for Splintered Chaos. We are going to pass that torch to somebody else. So yeah. Anyway, sorry if I'm just rambling. There's a lot coming to Splinter. We just need the money to get what we need. And then, like I said, Splinter will be back January, February. For now, we are sticking with Rising Sun. Depending what happens with Cookout, I may venture over there just to see what they have. Or what they changed and whatnot. But I'm mostly gonna stick to Rising Sun because this is just more fun right now. And it's more up my alley of RP. I don't know. We'll see. As I said, I'm not going to put this video in anything. This is just an update on what's coming and what's planned. So, yeah. If you're interested to see what happens this winter chaos, I can put that link in. And if you feel like becoming a part of the community of Rising Sun, I can put that link in. But until next time, later.